And here we are again in the land of grown-ups, where everyone behaves with the decorum you come to expect of high office. This is from the independent.co.uk. You can find this article, a link to it below, and it concerns Democratic representative in Congress, Jim Carroll. Now, he used to hang his stuff up on a hook outside his office, go in and do what they do in Congress, whatever that is. Nobody knows. It's a closely guarded secret, don't you know? And then go off and shout at each other. But every time he came back, he found his bag was soaked with water. It was one of these tote bags, you carry over your shoulder, and soaked with water. This has been going on for months. And poor Mr. Carroll was walking around going, well, what have I done? Have I upset somebody? Or is it some sort of mystical warning? Is it water like from the eyes of a statue? Or is it tears? What's going on? So he installs a secret camera. The childish behaviour which goes on in Congress is bewildering. And this is supposed to be the apex, the best of the best. Anyway, from the independent.co.uk, the mystery is solved. A Republican state lawmaker from Vermont confessed to pouring water into the bag of a Democratic colleague for months. Video footage captured Republican Mary Ann Morrissey dumping cups of water into Democratic State Representative Jim Carroll's tote bag, which was hanging from a coat rack on multiple occasions. Two videos showing separate incidents in March were first released by the Vermont outlet 7 Days. Carroll issued a statement. He said, I've been very reluctant to disclose the video because I believe it will be deeply embarrassing to Representative Morrissey. However, it's become clear to me that the media are aware of the details of Representative Morrissey's behaviour and likely will continue to report on that behaviour in the near future. So I want to get in on the act. Unsure of the source of the water, Carroll told the outlet that he set up a $23 spy camera behind a scarf aimed at the coat rack which hangs in the hallway outside his committee room. The camera captured the watershed moment, and this has been going on for something like 5 months. For 5 months I went through this, he said, as he just described. It was torment. There's no doubt about it, Carroll said. Morrissey apologised to Carroll on the 17th of June on the House floor in front of the colleagues. Imagine the embarrassment of that. I've been pouring water in his bag. I don't know why. I'm truly ashamed of my actions, the Republican legislator said, making history and an apology. I've been given my sincere apology to Jim, and that publicly will be walking towards resolution and restoration through our legislative process. It was conduct unmost becoming of my position as a representative and as a human being, and it's not reflective of my 28 years of service, civility, and pouring water in people's bags. Carroll told the Associated Press he noticed that his bag was becoming soaked a few times a week back in January and February. He was arrested in February for driving under the influence. But when he returned from rehab, he told the Associated Press that his bag was wet daily. It was relentless. A Niagara of water was appearing in my bag. I've got soaking stuff in there. It's all wet. All day. That sounds like a TV channel. All wet. All day. The Surf Channel. After capturing the damning footage, Carroll said he showed the evidence to the House Speaker Jill Korinsky, who then approached Morrissey. That should have been a conversation and a half to have, wouldn't it? This is a duly disturbing situation at the odds with our legislative practices, Korinsky told the outlet in a statement. The integrity and decorum of our legislative proceedings and of legislators are of paramount importance, and any actions or behaviours that compromise these values will be thoroughly investigated and addressed, the legislator had. So, Morrissey's getting a smacked wrist, along with a smacked body and her slightly damp hands. Those are the hijinks that go on. And these are the best of the best. These people are being paid a fortune to run the country and make decisions which affect everybody's lives, and they're busy pouring water in each other's bags. What's going on? Why aren't we just putting these people under observation instead of putting them in positions of power? It's crazy.